to Electric Elevation. Today we have our special guest, the founder of the House of Fashion Junkie, Sonia. And actually today, Fashionn is ill, so she wasn't able to make it, but we have some wonderful questions to ask Sonia. Why don't you start off today with telling me a little bit about yourself and your brand?
Okay. Fashion Junkie is a one-of-a-kind clothing line. It's based off a mother and daughter team. It actually took me a minute to get her to want to be a team member, but she came around. So now we this perfect team. And we make one-of-a-kind handmade clothing. That's about it. That's about it.
Okay, so when did you realize that you wanted to pursue a career as a designer? Did you always sew?
It's crazy because I didn't always sew. I actually used to work at a nursing home. Then my mom got sick. It's a whole story around this. My mom got sick. When she got sick, I stopped working at the nursing home to take care of her. And then we happened to be out one day, and I came across a sewing machine. The sewing machine had everything to it, and
wow.
I never took a class for sewing. I just took it home and played with it a little bit, and luckily it had the manual and everything I needed to learn. And after that, it was just I was just playing around with it. I really didn't think I was gonna take it. I wasn't trying to take it far, but it didn't really turn into me wanting to be a designer till after my mom passed.
Okay.
So once she passed, it's like, well, what you gonna do now? So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that kind of inspired you.
That inspired
to push
me.
it forward.
Yeah, to push it forward. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about the passion behind your designs. Like once you start, is it something when you're creating a new design? Is it something that can spark your creativity, like colors?
I'm inspired off of some of anything. I kind of get inspired off of distressed door.
Okay.
I really can. I get inspired off of some of anything. So it's like my mind always going about fabrics, colors, some of everything, styles. It's just all over the place. That's all I think about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you first started off, what was one of the biggest rookie mistakes you made when you first got out here?
One of the biggest rookie mistakes, let me see. I think it was, I didn't really know, because I never really work off of patterns.
Okay.
So for me, I was just basically cutting straight.
Okay.
Nobody's body is made straight. You know, everything is made on a curve. So that's where I was messing up at. I was cutting everything straight. Even though it was still turning out, I'm the only one could tell, but you know, it's a process. It's a technique that you have to use when you're making certain pieces. So, yeah, that was one of my biggest mistakes. Just doing what I wanted to do, cutting fabrics any kind of way, and you know, letting it turn out the way I wanted to turn out.
Okay.
Yeah, learning from my mistakes.
Now, what was your biggest fear once you started making designs and saw that they were cute and people were liking them and everything? You say, "Hey, I want to start this brand." What was your biggest fear?
My biggest fear was, oh my God. That was my biggest fear. People not liking it.
Okay.
I didn't know what to price certain pieces at. I was unsure if it was really cute.
Okay.
You know, it was several things that went into that. It was like, you're gonna have to edit that. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
So, how long had you been doing it on your own before Fashionn stepped in?
I was doing it for like maybe 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, and I was like self-teaching myself. So the whole 5 years I was still learning. You know?
Okay, and still had never took a class?
Never took a class. Learning and begging her to wanna to pursue it as well. Okay. It's crazy because it actually took for her to see a tutu to want to be interested in sewing.
Okay.
It's crazy. That's all that begging I did. A tutu for you to be interested. Wow.
So did you receive a lot of support from people at first?
I did. I had a lot of support. Like friends and family, I had a lot of support. My sister, like when I first got my sewing machine.
Okay.
She was one of my biggest supporters because she was one of the first people who clothes I started cutting up. Start cutting her clothes up to redo them.
Wow. You remixed them.
Exactly. She complained in the beginning, but then when she see the outcome, she like, oh yeah, can you do these? So yeah, that was funny.
Wow.
So yeah, I had a lot of support. I did.
Okay. Now, do you feel that Detroit brands are respected, far as in like other cities, or what do you think about the vibe here in Detroit?
The vibe in Detroit. Ooh, this is a serious question.
Take your time.
Oh my God. Some people are for you and some people are not. They act like they are, but they not. But it's like you still just gotta push forward. You got some strong supporting people in Detroit. Yeah, Detroit can be supportive. It can be. It can be.
That's good.
It can be up and down.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your other interests, and do you plan on pursuing anything else in addition to your brand?
Yes. I want our pieces to be on major movies. That's what I really want.
Okay.
That was the whole point of closing the store. I think we was working ourselves too hard. We was like a 2-man manufacturing company. It wasn't no one understanding that. So it's like, now that the store is closed, we have all this time and creativity to do what we want to do. Like I've been saying, I want our stuff on celebrities, on major movies. You know, I just want to be out there. I don't want to sit still. I just want to use my own. I don't like working off deadlines.
Right.
So I want to have the time to just create. That's all.
Now, I follow you guys, and I see that a lot of celebrities have been purchasing your designs and wearing them. What was the first celebrity to purchase a design?
Who was the first celebrity? Oh my goodness. I think it was Sarah Stokes.
Okay.
I think it was Sarah Stokes.
And I see that you've made designs like Nene Leakes, Tamia Hill.
Tamia, yes.
Monique.
Love them. Yes, Monique is awesome.
Quite a few.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
quite
there's
a
a few more people up in there. Kelly Price, I did a piece for her when she was here doing a play.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a few people. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what sizes do you range from?
It's crazy because we're small, me and my daughter, but we don't design for any small people. So it's like medium to 2X, 3X.
Okay.
Yeah, and very rarely is there medium. So it's mainly large to 2X.
So when people,
we get a lot of love from the big girls.
Okay. So when people go on your website, what's the turnaround time if they want like a custom sweater?
Okay. It kind of depends. So certain pieces, it just kind of depends. If it's a one of a kind, like a tour piece, it can take anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. Okay. If it's a coat, it could take 8 weeks. You know, and then it still kind of just depends because it's me and my daughter, and we got all these orders coming in. So we be trying to handle it.
Okay. Yeah. And so, so people are already aware of that up front, but do you still have people, even though they're aware of that, then they still like antsy and calling you, and they know you gave them the time?
Order the night before and say, "Is my order gonna ship Friday?" It could be Tuesday. Okay, I have to make it first.
Right.
I have to make it.
So, where do you see your brand going in the next 5 years? So I know you said you want to see your designs in like movies and celebrities.
Yeah, I would love to
like a retail store.
Yeah, we're in the process of getting some pieces mass produced.
Okay, that's wonderful. Wonderful.
I would love to have my own manufacturing company so I can push out my own, pieces for different stores. Okay. Who knows? The sky's the limit. So we just waiting to see. Well, you know what? It's crazy because all this. It wasn't planned. Like I didn't plan to be a designer. None of this was planned. It was like, it's truly a God-given talent. It was something that just came out of nowhere, that grew. So I'm just waiting to see what he got next. He in control.
Right.
Man upstairs, I'm just sitting back waiting. Like, what's next?
And he's awesome.
He is.
Things
really
just start happening fast and out of the blue. And you just got to be ready when it comes.
Ready. You got to be ready. That's for sure.
Do you design for other people that actually have a brand? Has someone else with a brand ever asked you to
a few people just reached out. We may be collabing with 313.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's in the works. We may be. We just have to see what happens. Yeah, we open to work with anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What is one thing that has bothered you about being in the fashion business? A pet peeve.
One thing has bothered me about being in the fashion business. Probably some of the some people can be annoying. I just got to say it. You do.
Mm-hmm.
It's some annoying people. Other than that, nothing. It's the impatient ones, like, you know, the ones that never really buy one of a kind pieces and just want to now all of a sudden buy something and then they're impatient or picky, or it's weird.
Okay.
It's weird. Yeah.
Okay. What is the best tip for someone struggling to take their fashion idea forward, or like maybe younger people who sew or want to do something similar to what you do? What advice would you have for them?
I would say now that social media is popping so hard, like you can literally find anything on YouTube to learn. Like anything that you want to pursue, you can find it on, like, help with it. You can Google it.
Right.
So I just say just keep pushing forward. If it's something that you really want to do, just keep pushing forward. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can a person contact you regarding your designs?
We're on Facebook, Instagram, and we have a website
as well,
We
right?
have a website.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and call out your website.
Fashionn Junikee. This is the crazy part because my daughter usually she the one that's usually here. She's supposed to be sitting here in this spot. She gonna put me in a hot seat. She know I'm never on Facebook. I'm never on Instagram. I'm never on none of that. So okay.
But I'll include them at the end of the video as well.
Yeah, because I might get tongue tied. Let's see. Instagram is Fashionn Junikee for real. The number 4 for real. And Facebook is Fashionn Junikee Collection. And the website is Shop FJC. Shop Fashionn Junikee Collection. At .com. Yeah.
Okay, and when I see that you guys have been touring in other cities, so when you go to the other cities, is it fashion shows?
No, we just go there and pop up. Pop our shop up. Mm-hmm,
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and DC has been amazing. Like, oh my God, DC shows so much love. It's almost like we live there. They show so much love.
Okay,
I love it there.
Awesome.
Atlanta is next on the list. That's my next favorite place.
So do you tour like quarterly or just whenever?
Just whenever.
Okay.
Yeah, just whenever.
Okay. Any other final thoughts today?
No, I'm glad you had me here. I wish Savannah could have been here so she could have helped me out a little bit. Yeah, but it was nice. Thank you.
Okay. So all of their information will be listed. And some pictures as well of their celebrity designs and some of their other designs that they have to offer. Okay, and thank you very much for stopping by
Thank you.
Electric
Appreciate
Elevation today.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.